Alright, so today I want to talk about Blair's Backdraft mod, because this mod has the potential to make some very powerful gun-focused Blair builds, because it does some things that aren't listed in the mod description. Now obviously, if you look at its distinguish here, it gives you weak point damage and firearm attack, up to 24% weak point damage, pretty solid all around, but you'll notice it also modifies the passive, so that instead of skill critical hit rate and damage, you get firearm critical hit rate and damage. And more importantly, this critical hit rate is flat critical hit rate. Don't know what I mean by that. Basically, if you have like 10% crit rate after your critical hit rate mods and whatever, when this passive is stacked, you'll have 24% critical hit rate on your weapons. So just for an example here, I've got the Tamer on. Base 10% crit rate. I don't have any crit rate mods on, obviously. Now, if I go put these puddles down, you'll see that I'm now at 24% critical hit rate, right? This is obviously very powerful. This is a ton of DPS, especially on like the Tamer specifically. An insane DPS boost. And this has some really crazy potential. Because this, with a fully built Blair, this should be very, very comfortable, right? Even now with, not fully leveled, not formatted at all, I've got basically 100% uptime with both the weak point damage and the critical hit rate as well, right? You put the puddles down, and for your first rotation, you can like fire off your ult to get your 3 puddles back right away. And now you've got 24% weak point damage and 14% critical hit rate. Some really, really good numbers there, right? And again, probably built. This is going to be very comfortable. Valby has a very similar build where she gets 20% flat critical hit rate, but she has to be standing in her puddles, right? Obviously, this isn't the case with Blair. You just need to have fire puddles on the ground, right? And it doesn't matter where you are in relation to them. You just now have 14% extra firearm critical hit rate at all times. So again, I just wanted to spread awareness about this mod because, again, really, really crazy potential. I'm probably going to be building Blair pretty soon because I really want to play around with this and just have some fun doing really, really juicy numbers with my weapons, right? That's going to be all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found the information helpful. If you got any questions, ask them in the comments. I'll try to respond to them. But as always, before we wrap up, a quick thank you to the members. As always, any amount of support helps a lot. I really appreciate it. As always, guys, thank you a lot. But all for today. I'll catch you guys in the next video.